Hey, the clock has just hit 9 p.m. on my side of the world. What time on your side of the world? Thank you so very much for joining my live today. Guys, every time when I see you here, I get very excited because it means the hard work that I've been putting throughout the day is now coming to fruition. So I also want to say welcome to the people that are going to be watching the replay. You guys, you really make this live very, very enjoyable for me to make because I know if you missed the live stream, you are going to watch the replay. And I see y'all, I see all of you guys, and many of you are also commenting on my Instagram DM. I wish you would also comment on my comment section because that actually helps with the YouTube algorithm to help my YouTube channel to grow. So I appreciate the DMs as well as the live conversations that I have here with you guys, and as well the comment section in the comment section. Well, the comments in the comment section because that is so important for the channel. Hi, Natty. What's up? I see you. Thank you. Thank you for coming through. So, I know that I said today I was going to do a segment on affiliate marketing because yesterday it was part and parcel of the conversation we had. And but now I've been bombarded once again with a lot of DMs on my Instagram. If you're not following me on Instagram, my Instagram handle is at the Real Cleanses Tutorials, just like the name of my YouTube channel. I also do have Twitter, but I'm not very active there yet because I'm kind of like new. Not like I'm new. It's just like my channel, yeah, Twitter is new. So if you also want to follow me there, I am at the Real Clances Tutorials as well. I'm on Facebook, but it's a different name which I'm trying to change. I'm not, Facebook has changed a lot since the last time I used it. Let me tell you something. I actually quit Facebook in 2015 because it had become a totally different animal. And I was not liking how it was turning out. It became like a war zone as far as I was concerned. And that's not me. And then I moved over to Twitter before Twitter as well became a war zone, which I also kind of like, how do I put it? I don't want to say I quit it, but I took a break January 27th, 2020. That was before all this mayhem globally started happening with this pandemic. The reason why, because Twitter was also becoming a place that was not good for my mental health, and I take my mental health very, very seriously. So I thought, you know what, let me take a break. Maybe Twitter or the I don't know, the engineers of Twitter will come up with a better way of how we can communicate as a human race on their platform. So I took a break and I have not been back ever since. This is like my main Twitter account, and I used to be very active. I think there I have something like 13,000 followers or something like that. And I just abandoned everybody, and they were very concerned, and I would just not go back. So now I had to open a different Twitter account for my YouTube channel, and I haven't been quite active there, I must be honest. That also includes my Instagram. With my Instagram, I mostly go there to check my DMs because a lot of you guys communicate with me via my Instagram. So that is why now and again I will go into the DMs and check what you guys are saying, and I get questions which kind of like led to the conversation we're going to be having today. As you can see in the title of this live, where I am saying that things that you need to look out for as your YouTube channel grows, because these things are going to happen, whether you like it or not. You are a content creator on YouTube, and there are 2 billion YouTube users around the world. Obviously, if it's 2 billion, they are around the world. And you too, your channel has a chance with these 2 billion people to grow. Basically, they'll discover your YouTube channel and they like the content that you create and they like you as well. And then they will subscribe and watch your YouTube videos, and more and more of such people will find your channel and subscribe, and you will basically grow like that. So Let me go and say hi to some people that have come through. I've already said hi to Natty. And thank you for welcoming me. And Tenorman 5, hello, good afternoon to you, brother. To me, it's in the evening. What now? It is like, what's the time? Oh, 5 past 9, as you guys will call it, 5 minutes past 9, I think. I don't know how you guys call it. Anyways, let me not make a fool of myself. So as I was saying, hi, Mama Ifechi. She just came through for real comedy. Hi to you too there in Nigeria. Thank you so much for coming through, guys. I appreciate it. So far, I have uh, two people from the US, one person from the UK, and one person from Nigeria. Thank you so much, guys, for coming through. I appreciate that. So like I said, your YouTube channel is going to grow. Whether it's going to grow today or tomorrow, next month, or 6 months down the line, your YouTube channel is going to grow. And as it grows, you are going to be bombarded by emails, which is what we're going to be talking about. Basically, I have spoken about this in my long form video. Excuse me, there we go again. Every time I talk with I start burping. Um, I did speak about it in my long form videos where I was talking about the business side of YouTube that you will have to prepare yourself for in terms of sponsorships, in terms of brand deals, in terms of affiliate marketing programs, etc., and so on. But in this video, I just want to focus on the business, like the I'm just going to speak about the important things that you need to look out for. Basically, I'm just going to be scooping from the surface, not exactly from the surface, but in the belly of this particular topic, because that is what is important. Those are the things that you need to look out for. Those are the things that you need to prepare yourself. I would encourage you to get a notebook and have these notes sitting until you start seeing these activities happening in your email inbox. Hi, Yvonne, thumbs up. Thanks. Thank you so much. Thank you for always helping us understand a lot of things. You are very much welcome. As you guys know, I'm also um, uh, I'm an upcoming YouTuber, if you can say that. And I'm learning a lot and I do a lot of research in the background. And then what I learn, I want you to also learn about the things that are going on. You are the best. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Yvonne. I highly appreciate it. As I was saying that, so you need to have these notes and go over them now and again so that when you start hitting, I think they start coming through around 5,000 subscribers, 10,000 subscribers. So I have been communicating with some what I would call big YouTubers, people that have 10,000 and more subscribers. And then I asked them this question: do you think at your position with your channel, it is a good time for you to start getting, um, how you call it, a social media manager? And they say, no, I don't think I'm ready for that yet. However, the majority of them say that they are bombarded with a lot of proposals coming from social media managers. Now, the scary part about that, you will never know who is real, like who's legit, and who is basically just coming and seeing an opportunity because number one, you are excited. Number two, you don't know the business of YouTube yet. I'm talking the money side of YouTube with brand deals and sponsorship. And they will come to you and paint this picture that will basically make you think, yeah, actually, these are the right people for me to work with, only to find that you are handing over your YouTube channel to crooks, and they will just hijack your channel, especially when they will ask you for your password. That's the first thing that you need to see as a red flag. When they ask for the password, they will ask you for the link of your YouTube channel, and then obviously we always hand out our YouTube channel links so that people will click and then it will direct them to our channels. But immediately they say, also send me your password, so that these are the things that maybe they'll say something like, I need to hand these information to the sponsor or to a company that is going to be collaborating with your channel. Don't do it. Even if it's your legit manager, never, ever, ever, ever give them the password to your YouTube channel. That is for you and for you only. Unless you want to see yourself one day when you log into your channel and it's gone. So, which brings me to the next point. Make sure that you have a backup, I don't know, maybe like a hard drive to kind of like save every video that you are creating, so that if something like this happens, even YouTube sometimes I've heard stories will accidentally delete your YouTube channel. And all that hard work, all those videos gone. So to rebuild, you don't want to now start all over again. So at least you would know that you have like a backup if something of that nature had to happen. I haven't heard that this is happening in recent times, but apparently back in the days, YouTube would accidentally delete your channel. So right now, I haven't heard anything about that. Let me just go back to the uh, chats. Nolutando Ngumalo, hello to you too. Hi, what is today's topic? Today's topic is basically giving you guys advice on things that you need to look out for as your YouTube channel grows. And I'm just going to touch on contracts. I'm going to touch on negotiation skills, as well as seeking advice from other people. And also I'm going to add management, social media management, when you need to get your social management on board, which is, I think, the advisable time for you to start doing that. That is what I'm talking about in this live today. Gallo, hello, cool to you too. Hello everyone, he's greeting everybody, guys. Yvonne says, your channel will do well, host. I can tell your channel will grow to 1 million subs because your channel has a lot of information. Thank you so much. I hope it does reach a lot of people. Like I said yesterday, that my goal is to basically get discovered by people who may have lost their jobs or maybe unemployed, and they did not know that they can actually YouTube and use that platform as a source of income and become their own boss. Asking for passwords is definitely a red flag indeed. Never ever give away your password to your channel. You will lose it. Great advice. Now, thank you. Mama Ifechi says, yes, I agree. This channel will do so well because he has a very good heart and so real. Thanks for being you, Clancis. Thank you so much. I strongly believe in being yourself. I think that's how you get to connect with people quicker and for people to trust you as well, because we don't know each other. This is the internet, and it's very important that as a content creator on YouTube, that you are real as well as approachable. That is just my motto. I've always been like this anyways. Though I'm a loner, but immediately when I'm surrounded by people, I make sure that they get a lot of value out of me as well as enjoy my company. So yeah, Christianpreneur is in the house. Hi, Clancis. Hope you are having a great night. Thank you so much. Yes, I am. I'm now live, and the nervousness has kind of like dissipated. How's your day there in Texas? I hope you are doing well. Notando says, okay, thanks. I'm all ears. Okay. Going back, because I've read almost everybody, I think. Chats coming through. I think so. So as I was saying, guys, that when you start reaching around 5,000 subscribers to 10,000 subscribers, you are going to be bombarded with people saying, I am a social media manager and I would like to take you on. I'm connected with big brands and I'm connected to this and that. And I'm going to get you brand deals. I'm going to get you sponsors, and you are going to make tons and tons of money and things like that. Unfortunately, this is the internet, and the internet does not have people with good intentions. So these are the people that I want to warn you against, and also give you advice about those that have good intention, at what point you need to take them on and have like a social media management team that is going to do all the technicalities on the business side of your channel, like invoices for taxes and things of that nature. So my advice is, don't get too excited when you see that email. Analyze it, research the company or the managers, see which other what do you call this, YouTubers that they manage, and how their performance is like, I suppose. And what I understand is, once you get a manager, the monies that you are going to be making from brand deals and monies that you are going to be making from sponsorships, they are not going to directly come to your bank account. These monies are going to your manager's bank account, and then they pay you. They first take whatever it is that you guys agreed on, and usually, from what I understand, by law, they need to take 15% of the money you make from brand deals. I think it differs from one country to another, but I think in the US, it's 15% that they are allowed to take from you, nothing more. So you'll find others that will tell you stories like they'll take 20%. Immediately you hear them say, my rate is 20%, dump them. Go to the legit ones. 15% is what they're supposed to take. And then immediately the money comes into their account. They take their 15% and then they ship the rest to your account. Anyways, that's how it works. It's not like they are taking your money and that you're working for them. No, that's how it is. So don't feel like, oh no, my money's going to go through them. No, it's all legit. That is if you have a legit management team. Okay, let's go back to the chats. Who haven't seen it? I like the live. Thank you so much. Like the live, guys. Thanks. Millennial minorities in the house. Hi, someone from outside that had a great portfolio. You don't want a random person managing you. Absolutely, I agree. Absolutely agree. But the thing is, when you are growing and maybe you're overwhelmed by the researching your content, filming, editing, and then you still have to send out invoices, all that work is a lot. And you would need people that are going to offload you of all that work. And then this is where these managing team come into play, because they help you with that. You don't have to worry about all that. All you have to worry about is creating content and posting it on your channel. And then when your management team comes and say, hey, we got you a brand deal, and they send you the brief, I think it's called, and the contract, and then you read through or you review and see things that, which I'm going to talk about when I speak about the point on contracts. What you need to look out for, so that you don't tie yourself into a contract that is going to be difficult to get out of, because there are YouTubers that are stuck in contracts that they cannot get out of, simply because they were too excited when they got their first brand deal, and now that brand deal owns them. Unfortunately, they can't take in any other work, but I'm going to talk about that. That is point number 3 in this talk. So be careful. Okay, so number 2, ad management. What did I say? Ad management when load gets unbearable. Yes, the only time you can get management or a management team is when you feel like, you know what, I'm overwhelmed with my YouTube channel, all these things that are demanded of me, because in the beginning, you're going to have to do things by yourself. You are going to be approached by brands, and you are going to have to send out all kinds of documentation, have meetings with them, and they will send you contracts. So there will come a time where your channel is so big that you are just overwhelmed by these proposals, and that is when you need to get a management team. When it becomes unbearable, when you feel like, you know what, I cannot take it anymore, that's when you get management team. Whether you have 10,000 subscribers or 5,000 subscribers or 100,000 subscribers, me personally, I thought if I reach 100,000 subscribers, that is when I'm going to consider taking in a management team. But for now, I'm just going to do things by myself as I grow my channel. And I think by the time I hit 100,000 subscribers, that is when the workload is going to be unbearable. And that's when I will get the management team. I hope you will also be thinking along those lines as well. Because the thing is, if you, let's say you are in a dire straits financially, and then out of the blue, you get a brand coming to you and say, hey, we would like to collaborate with you. This is the rate that we're going to give you. And then you get excited and you're like, oh my goodness, finally I'm going to be free from financial dire straits, and only to find out that you are locking yourself in and digging yourself even deeper with financial issues in your life. So be careful. That is what this life is about. I just want you to be careful. So once again, guys, just to make a disclaimer, I should have made this disclaimer earlier on. I am not a business consultant or a tax consultant. I'm not a marketing consultant, nor an influential or social media influencer consultant. This is just me giving you logical advice. So I hope nobody's going to come for me and say, but you're giving this advice as who? Yes, I'm nobody. I just have a YouTube channel that I like to use to advise people that are in my community so that they be careful with their YouTube channels. So if I mention any company or any brand or any website, I'm not sponsored, no affiliated, no got paid for it. I'm just, once again, giving you guys advice that is logical, that you can use if you want to use. All I want to do is add value to your YouTube journey. That's all. So yeah, then the third point is contracts. You are going to let's say now you are taking in brand deals or sponsors, and they will send you contracts. So now they'll have clauses in contracts. If you're a person who knows stuff about contracts, then you would not have a problem with that. If you can afford a lawyer, which I would advise that you do, take that contract to a lawyer and have them look at the contract and then advise you what this means and what that means in the contract. But there are things that they like to add. Sometimes they just sneak it in, or they'll have it like in fine print. This, I'll read it to you. I said in this point, make sure that there are no unlimited media usage on the contract. So what does unlimited media usage? Basically, this means that the brand deal or the sponsor will say to you, well, this is the job that we want you to do for us. You are going to post on your channel. You are going to post on your Instagram. You are going to post on Twitter or Facebook. But the unlimited media usage comes to the point of your brand, basically your face, where they'll say that they would like to use your face for future campaigns. And if they're going to say they want to use your face for future campaigns and you sign that dotted line, you must understand that they will forever use your face. Remember, your face is your brand. So imagine now a certain company that paid you maybe $1,500, and that is it. I mean, $1,500. How much is it going to last you? Versus them using your face at any given time going forward in the future, and there's absolutely nothing you can do about it. Now, my advice is, charge them. Charge them to come right, especially if you are going to say, I'm changing this clause to, you can only use my face for 3 months or 6 months, and then you throw them a huge chunk of a rate. It's going to be up to them whether they want to use your face anymore or they don't want to use your face anymore. But make sure that you limit it to about 3 months or 6 months. It's totally up to you. Don't go beyond that, because the other part of a clause that they will sneak in is exclusivity, meaning that, okay, now that we have your face for the next 3 months, you are not allowed to take work from our competition. For example, you can't take, let's say you get a contract, I mean, a sponsorship or a brand deal from Target. So therefore, you can't also receive work from the competition. Maybe it's Walmart. If you do, you get sued, and I agree with that. If you are going to sign an exclusivity clause, then you cannot take work coming from their competition at all. Once again, with that one as well, you can charge them real good money and say to them, okay, if you want me to be exclusive, then you need to add on whatever agreement you guys had. And you can also allow them to use you for 3 months. No, I think 3 months is enough, no more than 3 months. That way, after 3 months, you are freed from this contract, and now you can take the Walmarts, you can take a Dollar Tree, you can take all these other brands that are their competition to the contract that you got. I don't know if I'm making sense. Let me go to the comments so that I see if I'm making any sense to you guys. There was a YouTuber whose entire channel was deleted last month. Oh, I think it was due to breaking community guidelines. Yeah, if you're going to break community guidelines, they are going to delete your channel. They don't play. And if you're also violate the copyright claim, I mean the copyright clause in the YouTube policy, your channel is also going to get deleted. It's not by accident. There was a YouTuber who's into, okay, I think I just read that again. Hi, Jasmine. Hi, Clantus. Continue the good work. Be safe and be happy. Same goes to you, my Greek sister. Thank you so much. Thanks. No, you're welcome. So be careful. Read the contract. Don't get excited, because these guys, they know that you don't know much as yet, and they are going to some will take advantage of your ignorance. So that is why having a social media manager is important, because it is important, especially the legit ones. They understand this entire what do you call this work, and they know what's good for you, and they also know what's not good for you. And also, it's important that you listen to their advice. Yes, have your own opinions, and also understand whatever it is that they are telling you. But while you're still working alone, getting a lawyer is important as well. Or you don't have to have like an in-house lawyer. You can, I don't know, go to a legal advisor and say, you know what, I have this contract and this is what I do, and I don't want to be played. Please show me what I need to do here and what I need not to do, and you'll get the best legal advice. So the two things that I want you to look out for is unlimited media usage, where they're using your image forever if you actually sign away that clause, as well as exclusivity. Be careful of those two clauses, because you don't want to find yourself tied up. I think I did tell a story of a YouTuber here in South Africa who got himself tied up in a contract for an entire year, and he couldn't move. And yet he was getting all these other what do you call this, brand deals and sponsors wanting to work with him. But now, because he signed away exclusivity clause as well as not the unlimited media usage, but there was a clause that he signed that tied him for the entire year, and the money that they had paid him finished within 3 months, and now no money was coming through ever since it was whenever they use his images as well as his channel. Basically, they took over his channel. They gave him producers and editors and script writers. He lost his channel. He lost his content to this brand. So be careful. 100% be careful. Smithy has come through. Hey, buddy. Hey, what's up? How you doing there? You are in Scotland, right? I know you're Scottish Irish. Yeah, just to say UK people. I don't know why I keep embarrassing myself sometimes, but I know you're in the UK, okay? Thank you so much for coming through. So my fourth point is negotiations. So having said all the things that I've said thus far, this is where negotiations as well comes to play. The thing is with negotiation, let's say a brand approaches you. The first question that you should ask them is, before you tell them, I want so much, ask them, what's your budget? Because in the budget, they have a specific amount of money that they were going to pay you. Let's say, for example, in their budget, they're going to pay you $5,000. And then you come and say, because I don't know, maybe you feel like you're unworthy of $5,000, then you charge them $2,000. So that means they will no longer pay you the $5,000 that they had planned to pay you, but pay you what you told them. So it's very important that the first question you ask them is, what is your budget? And then they will tell you their budget and how much they are going to pay you. So this is where as well, knowing your worth is so important so that you don't get cheated as well. I know that it's also not wise to disclose how much brands pay you. As a matter of fact, you sign a non-disclosure agreement or NDA, which is in the contract, that you're not allowed to talk about the money that brands pay you. This is so that brands can protect themselves from other content creators who will want exact same amount of money the other content creator got. So I don't know, it's quite secretive, and the NDA doesn't allow you to disclose that on your videos. That is why you will see or hear a lot of content creators will tell you how much they make with their channels. They'll tell you about the Google AdSense. This is how much they made. They will tell you about the affiliate programs. This is how much they made. And when it comes to brands and sponsors, they will tell you they cannot talk about that because they signed an NDA. But I feel, which is like my fifth point, but let's just talk about this negotiation part first. Learning to negotiate right now is important. Look at the size of your YouTube channel. If you have 10,000 subscribers, at 10,000 subscribers, I feel it is fair to charge anything between $1,500 to even $5,000. I think I'm going to use dollars because the majority of my subscribers and views are Americans, and I think it's also easier for other countries as well to break it down into their own currencies versus me saying rands, which is the currency I'm using here in South Africa, and you guys may not even be aware of what the South African currency is. So I think the best currency to use on the video is the US dollar. Okay, so don't get offended and come for me for why are you saying dollars when you're in South Africa. No, I'm catering, number one, to the largest audience that I have on my channel, and then also to make sense to everyone else that is elsewhere in the world, and then you can use your currency to calculate how much that money I'm talking about. Notando says, how does one get to send you DM on YouTube, or do you have an email address? I do have an email address. If you go to my about section of my channel, you will see my email there. I do have an Instagram, which is at the Real Clances Tutorials. That's the handle of my Instagram. That's where most people communicate with me from. I think that's actually the best versus email, because the email is just reserved for whenever I get business coming through. Yeah, that's how confident I am of myself. um, yeah, like I said, ask the brands how much are they willing to pay. I mean, what is their budget? No, not how much they're willing to pay. What is their budget? And then from there, you can then decide, knowing your worth, whether that money they are saying they're going to pay you is justifiable or not. And it's also not a bad thing to decline a sponsorship or a brand deal if you think they are not respecting your worth. Yes, we want money. Yes, we want to build relationships with brands, but it's also very important that you love yourself, number one, and you stand your ground about your worth. And they will respect you more when you stand your ground. So it's okay to say no. It's okay as well to sit down and have these back and forth negotiations on your price. From what I understand, with brand deals and sponsors, it's not something that happens overnight. It can happen over months or over weeks or even days. So don't expect that once you get a brand deal or once you get a sponsor, everything is just going to happen real quick. No. Same goes with payments. Payments can take months as well to get into your account. So that means you may just say you have 2 months of negotiations, and then you do the work, and then another 2 to 3 months to get paid of the work that you have done. So that is why it's so important that you exercise patience now while you're still growing your channel, because you're still going to exercise more patience once you start getting jobs to collaborate with your channel from brands and all that stuff. So that is what I understand will happen, or that's what happens anyways. So just note that stuff. Millennial says, you are really confident, and that is the key to become successful. Yeah, thank you. I try to be confident, even though I'm not quite sure. I get confused between confidence and arrogance, and yeah, basically these two. And I try not to sound proud. Is it prideful? I try not to sound prideful. Yeah, even humility as well can sound very prideful as well. So I just get confused for real. Now, going to my fifth point on this matter, which is seek advice. If you think, okay, I'm not sure what my worth is, it's okay for you to contact a YouTuber that is the same size as your channel and say, listen, I've seen you've done some sponsorship work. I've seen you've done some brand deal work. How much do you charge exactly? Now, this is a private conversation that you are having. It's not public, where you've signed an NDA and things of that. Yes, even talking privately, it's still a violation, but who will know that you are having these conversations amongst each other, right? But I'm not encouraging that you do that. But what I'm saying is it's also okay to ask your fellow content creator, how much exactly do you get paid? Because I'm not sure how much I should be charging. I'm getting all these brand deals, I'm getting all these sponsorships and things like that. So if they are comfortable to tell you, then they are going to tell. If they're uncomfortable to tell you, then keep searching until you find somebody who maybe sometimes they will not give you the exact amount. They'll maybe give you some estimation. Then use that estimation to, I don't know, seal a deal, I suppose. So that is very important for you to do, but importantly, know your worth. That is my number one advice for you. Know your worth. Start now. Watch as many big YouTubers. And I know that, like I said, I know they don't disclose, but think how much they are probably earning. I mean, last night I was watching a YouTuber who was basically talking about his earnings for 2020, and he made something like $5.4 million from his YouTube channel. Anyways, he has 3 million subscribers, and he had all these income streams that he uses on his channel to have made that $5.4 million. So if he made, I was making my own calculations like, okay, with a channel with 3 million subscribers, I think it is safe to charge a brand or a sponsor anything between $100,000 to $250,000. I think that's fair. In my mind, those are the calculations that I was making. He said everything else that where the $5.4 million came from, but he did not mention brands and sponsors, which he did say some of the money I got from the brands as well as sponsorships. So I was making my own calculations like, oh, okay. Because when he did that and he broke down every dollar where it came from, except the what do you call this, except for the sponsorship, then I saw, okay, with 3 million, 100 to $250,000 is fair. I think that I maybe it could be more. I don't know, but that's what came to my mind. Um, I see someone came through. Lizzie's Space TV. Hello, hi. Thank you for coming through. Thank you for coming through. So now that I have laid that foundation for you guys, something that you need to look out for, but the one that I want you to look out for the most is don't get robbed. Please don't, don't hand over your password to your YouTube channel. Don't. Your links, obviously, you will leave them everywhere and things like that. As well, your links is stuff that some brands will ask for because they want to see the amount of subscribers and views that your YouTube channel get before they can actually take you on, especially the sponsors and brand deals that you pursue yourself. They will ask for the for your YouTube channel link, and sometimes they will even ask for your social media links so that they get to see how many followers you have and how much they are going to benefit from you. Remember, a brand deal is mostly interested in how they are going to benefit out of you more than you benefiting from them. So same thing when you approach these brands yourself, you will tell them this is how you are going to benefit from me versus how I'm going to benefit from you. So that's what brands basically look for, how they are going to benefit from you. So that is only when you give them the links to your YouTube channel. But when they ask for the password, say no. That includes your social media manager when you have one going forward. Don't give them that right. Unless you want them to be like the second, what do you call those people again? The second manager to your channel, then that is going to be in agreement via a contract. That way you know that you are safe from your the people that your team basically, whether it's your video editor or your social media managers and stuff like that, because there are some YouTubers who actually have their managers and editors being part of the channel, but in the background, like the behind the scenes type of thing. So just be careful. Be very careful. I couldn't emphasize that any more than that. Millennium Money says scammers. Yeah, there are scammers, a lot of scammers on the net. Be careful. That's true. Your password is your best friend. You can add people to your YouTube, but never let anyone take control of the channel. Nope. I agree. Gello, I didn't exactly get a sponsorship, but got the chance to test out an LED light. I saw that. That was very exciting. I don't get paid, but it's still a great opportunity, and the product is actually really good. So I'm very happy. Yeah, I did see that video, and I saw the plants that you use. I mean, the LED lights that you use to grow your plants. That was incredible. I saw like the results after about, I think, 2 3 days. That was awesome. But you see, that is you did the right thing by bringing them on board and also not charging them, because in the future when they want to work with you and your channel has grown, that's when you sit them down and say, okay, the last time I did this, and my subscribers, my viewers, they were exposed to your product. Now I feel, because I saw a lot of comments on that LED light, and I even heard some people there saying they are going to get one of their own. So that means that company benefited from you, and yet you got nothing in return. So in the future, having built that relationship and trust, you can now sit them down and say, "What's your budget?" So you started out very well right there. Yeah. Most professional athletes lose their money when they are done playing, because they let someone manage their money and they never paid attention. True. I think this is every same goes with musicians. Musicians sign away a lot of the control to producers and directors and managers and all these agencies. Be careful. Your contract is your life. Basically, everything that is in black and white. They are talking about you, your life, and your talent, your hard work, your sweat and tears. So now, why take that to and hand it over to someone who's folding their arms and waiting to milk you out? Just be careful on that one. Thank you. Yes, I will do that. Great advice, my friend. You are very much welcome. So yeah, I think you are going to get a lot of other people as well coming through, because your channel, from what I see, you're going to get like companies with like soil that you use to plant trees or shrubs or whatever the case will be, and they are going to come to your channel, because I think as your channel grow, the thing is you'll never know who's watching. You'll never know who's watching, and you will also never know where the opportunity lies to make you lots of money. So that is why it's important to be consistent with uploading videos. Also, very important that you upload content that people basically come to your channel for, and subscribe to your YouTube channel. So you are on the right track with that one. So it goes with every one of us as well. We don't know who's watching. For all we know, Elon Musk is watching, and he might want to make a deal with you and say, "Here's a Tesla. Talk about it on your channel, and this is how much I'm willing to pay you for it." So you just never know. I know I just went phew up the but hey, anything is possible on the streets, guys. Absolutely anything. So open yourself up to those opportunities and position your channel for such opportunities to come by. And before I end this live, let me squeeze in what I wanted to talk about yesterday, which is also in conjunction with this side of you being a YouTuber. The last time I did do a video about affiliate marketing, and it did not perform as well as I had expected it, because we're talking money, people. Why whenever I talk about money, my channels don't get views? Okay, I get it. Most of you guys are subscribed to my channel because of the YouTube tips that I give. So whenever I kind of like digress into something else, y'all don't watch. And I understand that. I truly understand that. But I want to give you an advice on why I do that, and I think you should also do it. Yes, stick to your niche, but now and again throw in a content that when you are monetized will pay you some serious CPM base. Well, I mean that would have a good CPM, and resulting with you gaining some money. So, like I said earlier in some videos, that when you talk anything finance, what is finance, personal finance, or you talk anything around that, the real estate, law, and others, and or websites, affiliate marketing, or anything about business or entrepreneurship, they have very high CPMs. So if you can throw in one video a month that talks about that to increase your earnings on YouTube, you can do so. So that is why I do these videos sometimes, so that in the future, when my channel grows and then it meets people who are also interested in how to make money online or how to make money on YouTube, they will also watch those videos, resulting in my CPM becoming a little healthier. And when I get paid in RPM, the money I will receive will be a little healthier as well. So that is why I do those videos. So same goes with this one. I think it's also important for you to understand why affiliate marketing is so important for you, because this is where many YouTubers make a bulk of their money. Like I said, I watched this guy who spoke about his 2020 um, financial earnings with his YouTube channel, and the bulk of his money came from affiliate marketing. The bulk of his money, meaning that out of that $5.4 million, about $3 million came from affiliate marketing. So it's something that I want you to be aware of. I want you to start thinking about products that you would want to recommend in your YouTube videos, and then go for those links and embed them or include them in your description box, so that you can start making money before you are even monetized on YouTube. So I kind of like put together what do you call this, the best affiliate marketing companies that you can associate yourself with, and I also broke it down to which are the best products that are going to make you money in the future once you affiliate yourself with these products, and also the value that these products will add to your channel, as well as to the people that are going to purchase these products. Okay, so obviously the majority of YouTubers, they use Amazon association or Amazon affiliates. So that is one of the best affiliate marketing company. But be warned, you are not going to make a lot of money through Amazon. It's just how it is. But it's the best, especially for beginners. You can find gazillion products that you can recommend on your YouTube channel, and hopefully people are going to click and purchase. As a result, you get a commission. When you are an affiliate, it's a glorified word for salesperson. Basically, you become a salesperson, and you don't do much. All you do is get a link and embed it in your description box, and people that come and watch your videos, they will click on your description box, and then they will see these links, click on it, and then maybe even do a purchase, and then you get a percentage of that. So when you sign up with Amazon, you are given exactly 180 days of activation, so that in that 180 days, people must purchase something. I think it must be at least 5 people. If in that 6 months nobody purchases anything from your links, then they deactivate your account. Then you have to start all over again. So that is why I'm saying, if you can start right now to embed these, to sign up and then embed these links, then chances of you starting making money on from affiliate marketing links is pretty good. Excuse me. The second affiliate marketing company that is the best, it is Partner Stack. Partner and no, yeah, Partner and Stack, basically. No, it's partner stack, not and stack. Partner STACK. That is also one of the best affiliate marketing companies that you can associate yourself with. And basically, they have like a network of other companies and brands that you can affiliate with and make money. I think their commission is between 2% to about 10%, even 65% in some other cases. So check them out. The other ones that are also good is Commission Junction as well as Impact Radius. So those are the four that I'm going to give you for now that you can Google and do your research, and then whichever one you are comfortable with, then you can go and the other one is partner with Bench. I think it is ClickBank as well. It's another one that I always hear about. Apparently, it's quite good. You can do that. The products that I would advise you to affiliate yourself with, make sure number one that these products are products that will make sense to your niche. Okay. Make sure that they make sense to your niche. Maybe you can have one that kind of like deviates. Hopefully somebody, whenever they come in and they see that and maybe they've been looking for a website host, then you know that you have like a Bluehost in there. I think it's called Bluehost, which is one of the products that I had included. Their commission is $65 per sign up. And also this one is like a reoccurring affiliates, meaning that every single month, as long as the person is still interested, they will pay this premium and then you get $65 every single month. And the other one is Teachable. Teachable is a platform for people that are students as well as teachers, and it's also a recurring product that you can make money from. Also pays about $65 per sign up. So if your channel is big and you have people that are interested in these things, you can imagine you can make like six figures a month. It's possible. The other best products that you can associate yourself with is services and online products like courses and webinars and things like that. Try to associate yourself with that, and you are going to make decent amount of money in affiliate links. You can also do product review websites. There are people that do like tests, what do you call this, website testing or some sort of product testing. You can drive people who are interested in such things to sign up, and then you get a commission for that. You can do blog websites as well, like you basically recommend those, as well as social media links as well. um, the other one that I've written down was, okay, ClickBank I did write down, and Google Networks as well. And then finally, I also added those money-making um, affiliate links like Weibo, like Robinhood for investors. Basically, all these are for investments. Robinhood, Bitcoin, Roth IRA, as well as APR savings account. Those are for making money, or I think my Millennium Minority Money can help me with these ones. Or if you have any other ones, you can recommend them, and then people can affiliate themselves and make money. That is what I'm interested in for you guys. So basically, that is what I had for you guys yesterday, and now, okay, today you can use this information to your advantage going forward. So before I close, let me read some chats here. I see. Natty says, question of topic. Do you get a lot of content creators subscribing to your channel? Yeah, I think my YouTube channel is attracting a lot of content creators. I think many of them are interested in getting the tips rather than subscribing. I know that as time goes, I think we're going to go to the second wave of the media where people are interested to start their own YouTube channels. Those are the people that are going to subscribe. I think if they people that come and watch my videos are people that already have channels and maybe they're just looking for tips, not to subscribe. So, lol, dream big. That's what I always do, and that is why I feel it always helps. Yeah, manifestation. I also believe in manifestation. Money is a hard thing. Trust me, it is long. It's one of the toughest thing in this life. Lizzie says, "Really? Yes, really." Like the live, guys. Thank you for reminding Rugman music. Aye, you've been missed. Peace and blessing, brother. Clancy, same goes to you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Hey, son. Hi. Lizzie, please, can you make voice for this? The voice, how do you mean? Please elaborate. Can you make video? Oh, all right. I do have a video on this. Please do check it out. I actually do have a video. It's just that it was a question. Yeah, but I had like 4 or 5 questions on this, and that is why I decided, okay, let me repeat what I already have in a video. But I think I would make another video, a short video, just to kind of like have it there in my channel. Yvonne says, thank you so much for coming through. Um, Robinhood is for stocks. I use that all the time. Yeah, there's also an affiliate for that as well. If you didn't know, I think if you sign up a person, you get about 2 free stocks, and on top of that, you get paid a commission for signing in people on Robinhood. So try that in case you were not aware. Roth IRA, Roth IRA is retirement savings, etc. Yeah, indeed, as well. It has an affiliate program where you can sign in pensioners and then you get a commission for that. Anyone interested, I can put information about that last topic that you talked about. In fact, I give you permission to go right ahead in your channel, and because this is important, actually, it's very, very important. uh, Please do a video on this one, and advise us in detail how people can benefit from Robinhood, from Roth IRA, and all the other ones that I've mentioned. I think I said Webull. It's one word, Webull, Bitcoin, and then this other one, APR savings account. Which one is that one? I did read a little bit. I just forgot what it's about. So I'm so embarrassed. So those are these ones are recurring, by the way. The more people pay on the monthly basis, the more you earn every single month. Like I said, chances of you making 6 figures every single month out of these affiliate programs that I've talked about, you are going to make money. So if you can start now, that'll be great. If you can start right now, that'll be great. Hi, host. Hi, Eva. How are you doing? You just came when I'm about to close this live. Guys, thank you so much once again for your support. Thank you for those. Thank you to those as well that are going to be watching the replay. I highly appreciate it. I'm falling in love with live streaming, guys. Like, seriously, I am. And I'm very grateful to StreamYard for basically handing us this platform so that I'm able to talk to you guys with just little subscribers. But I'm very grateful. And I also noticed there are people that are also monetized or about to get monetized. And so I thought this segment, it was very, very important to talk about, especially when it comes to social media managers. So thanks Thanks, guys. Thank you. Thank you so much. Can you believe it? My phone has been ringing. I don't know if you guys can hear on the other side. Even now, it's still ringing. Let me get to it, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. I appreciate you. Good night, good morning, good day, good evening, wherever you are in the world. Thank you.